The women challenge of the Liberty Party, Madam Women.
I would like to say welcome. This is CPP Radio International, broadcasting live from Pennsylvania, the United States of America, across the world. Today we are here at the headquarters of the Liberty Party on 19th Street. This is the program where the collaborating political party is being launched. And I see the political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Honorable Alexander Benedict Company is here, and also the Liberty Party National Chair Musa Hassan Benedict. I also see on the podium Gailway McIntosh is also here, and other dignitaries are all here to form part of the relaunching of the collaborating political parties, the CPP, ahead of the crucial 2023 presidential and legislative election. As you may be aware, I, Honorable Joseph Imam Wakai of the Unity Party and that of the Liberty Party, some portion of Liberty Party, I mean, Liberty Party, the Yambi Kanga portion of the Liberty Party, they all would. The ALP officially withdraw. The ALP officially withdraw from the CPP, and that of the ALP and the United Party. Those two political parties withdraw from the CPP. So this is the relaunching of the CPP, and we see the ANC and the Liberty Party executives are here. But I'm here to see the political leader of the Liberty Party, Young Buchanan Lawrence here. But I see some officials of the Liberty Party who are here. So we'd like to say, wherever you are, welcome. This is 2A Radio and Television. Let's see who can move on to the podium.
When you feel at home, enjoy the program.
and other who are members of the legislature who are seated on the platform. Let me recognize Honorable George Wisner of Lira. Mr. Wisner, you are most welcome. I'd like to recognize you in a special way. I want to also recognize the former head of the CDC Governing Council that committed most recently to support the presidential bid of our incoming Excellency and President Mr. Elizabeth Cummings. I'd like to recognize Victor Kodas Blackington. And let me recognize all of you special people and members of the 4th Estate. Just before I take my seat, today, this occasion is about us, and I would just like to recognize in a most special way members and partisans of the Liberty Party and the Alternative National Congress that have come to witness the unveiling ceremony of the CPP free will document. I would also like to recognize in a special way members of the executive committee of the Alternative National Congress seated on the platform and are part of this program, and members of the executive committee of the Indefatigable Liberty Party. I will also, just before I finally take my seat, like to recognize my acting political leader and dynamic chairperson of the Indefatigable Liberty Party, Musa Hassan Belete. So as we are talking, there are more guests trooping in. So let me recognize some other eminent persons. I would like to recognize our county leadership from the other counties, the remaining 14 political subdivisions of our county leaders that have come to grace the occasion from the Liberty Party and the Alternative National Congress. Also, Mr. Edwin Fode, again, eminent person from Bombing County. You are highly recognized. Honorable Edwin N. Magay, eminent citizen, District number 4, Margibi County. You are recognized. Honorable Aaron McGubet, eminent person, Brown Bassa County. You are recognized. Honorable Adet Jaden Pat, eminent citizen, Margibi County. You are recognized. Mother Rebecca G. Davis, eminent citizen, Margibi County. You are recognized. I would also like to recognize those of us that are prospective candidates, aspirants of both the Liberty Party and the ANC, that will soon be entering the legislature to make a very good legislature for you people. Let me recognize all the aspirants here. Including myself. Yeah. Let me recognize all of them. And like our closing, I recognize my chairperson and acting political leader, Musa Hassan Belete. I will close by allowing you to know this person and to give me a special recognition. He is the person and our incoming president. I call him His Excellency, Mr. Alexander B. Cummings.
Thank you. I just thank you for the contract performance you're going to see. Thank you, Martin, for recognizing our guests here today. So we'll move forward with our program, and I can try, but I get the end of school and do the answers you can receive. So let me not take any more time and call on our cultural performers to give us a performance. Yeah,
This is 2A Radio and TV. Headquarters of the collaborating with yeah, like you speak, we see here that is the police most of us have played this. So right now they're about to have a performance.
We are here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate today. What's up for our party? Yeah. Yeah, kune. Mune sana yo mama ya komenta kunya wewe beswana. Mune sana yo mama ya komenta kunya wewe beswana. Oya kanya mama ya komenta ya kunya wewe beswana. Basa yo, tano wa kunya wewe beswana. Muna waswana mama kunya tano wa kunya wewe beswana. Basa yo mama ya kunya wewe beswana. Muna waswana mama ya kunya wewe beswana. Oya kanya mama kunya wewe beswana. I CPP. Thank you. So we will have our remarks, brief remarks, and we'll start with our visiting partners. We can ask everybody make a remark, you know, who been friends for the bring up Reverend Kennedy give all the accounts up. So we get the end to love until the ring up. So we will call the Secretary of the CPP, make us sing after that. So make remarks on behalf of all of our visiting partners. Put your hands together. CPP. CPP.
I will not take your time too long. We are going to be very short to say there's something very important to the Liberian people. The Honorable Senator of ANC, Mr. Elizabeth B. Cummings, the chairman of the collaborative political parties, Mr. Musa Hassan Biladi. I want to see here on the platform, I want to recognize Dr. Toga Makikangiwe. He's an important man in the life of the United People's Party. The caucuses of the ANC and the LP from the Capitol building, platform gets important people of Liberia, our young people, our lady community, members of the full state, ladies and gentlemen, friends. We come here today to let you know that there are opposition parties that are here identifying with the CPP. And there's a reason why we are here. And the reason here is we want to note here specifically, but all the young people, all the Liberian people here. Some of you have traveled very extensively. But those who have never had a chance to travel, I watch African movies. You watch the Nigerian movie, the South African movies, the Ghanaian movies. The bridges and the buildings you see in there are not camera fake, they are all reality, they are actuals. I want you to also reflect that Liberia is 110 years older than Ghana. See Accra today and see Monrovia. Liberia is 113 years older than Nigeria. Look at Lagos, look at Abuja, and look at Monrovia. Ivory Coast, Liberia is 110 years older than Ivory Coast. Look at Abidjan and look at Monrovia. The difference there is the disparity is too huge. The infrastructure development and the manpower development of these countries. There is a simple reason why the disparity is so huge. The reason is because Liberia has been very unfortunate to have good leaders. Liberia is very fortunate in having a lot of bad leaders. This is why we are behind. The United People's Party feels strongly that the leadership of CPP can make a difference in ensuring that Liberia move forward. We want to appeal to all members of other coalitions, or all presidential candidates who have these serious presidential ambitions. That Liberia has lived 175 years. But the years that we have to live ahead is far more than the 175 years. We want everybody that gave CPP the chance to provide leadership for this country so that we can move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kada. Thank you. We will call on the Legislative Caucus Chair of the ANC. Oh, he said he has to leave to go to session. You know, last night he was on Spoon Talk, and he was talking about the census that is supposed to do to count the population and how the corruption happening to legis. So he goes to the Senate so that he can have the legis leadership there to question it on where the money going. And they have the census since 2018 that the corruption that we face in the country. So we're skipping saying he go back to the Senate and call on the chairman of the ANC, Senator Daniel Nathan. CPP! CPP!
Thank you. I would like to angle that. CPP! CPP! The Honorable Standard Bearer of the CPP, Honorable Alexander Benedict Cummings, the Honorable Chairperson of the CPP Executive Committee, and the Chairman of the Liberty Party and the political leader of the Liberty Party, Honorable Ability, the Honorable Dr. McIntosh, all opposition political leaders here present, our leaders, our dear partisan, we've come here today very fulfilled. I remember 6-7 months ago where we were paraded through the corridors of the court with the effort of destroying the existence of the CPP. 5 months was spent and nothing was found. They thought that they would have destroyed the CPP. Now we are resurrected. We are here today to unveil the framework document that was challenged in the court. And all of you know the legal process that we went through. So today is a very important day. And what is more important is that we have got a young Liberian, credible Liberian, who has been selected as the standard bearer of this institution. And we can assure you that Honorable Alexander Benedict Cummings is up to the task to deliver this country. Liberia is dying. Liberia is bleeding. It is evident by the recent Ministry session that was announced on 3 of our present government executives. What the Prince of it said, that they are thieves, and so they stole millions of dollars. One of them, it was said that they have $4 million in the bank in West Africa here. And they are denying that they ever earned such money. I just imagine what will happen to that bank. I think the bank will earn that money by themselves. And with something here, you take $4 million, and they will lose ATM. So this is why we think all of us Liberians, you know, I feel very sorry for myself as old as I'm getting now. To listen to radio and I hear people say, you get sanction, we'll vote for you. What do we want after 175 years? After 175 years, people stealing the money that you should be living better lives. Then you say, whatever you steal it, we'll keep you there. I think we need to think twice. So for me, this day is a very important day. So to show to the Liberian people in the world that the CPP has survived, and the CPP is strong and moving to 2023 to make sure that our standard bearer, the President of the Republic of Liberia, after George Malawi, is put in office to manage this country, to clean this country of corruption. Corruption is more than witchcraft. So I would want that we all Liberians accept this day, accept the formation of the CPP, and move forward with it and make sure that our country is safe. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Chairman Letty. Thank you. So we'll move on quickly. Is Onisimus here? The youth chair of the Liberty Party. He's back there. And now the CPP. Okay, we'll move on. We will call on, we already have the SGF, the UPP speak. We'll call on the Vice Chair for Planning of the PLP, Mr. Orlando Safara, for brief remarks. No, the PLP in the building. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Orlando Safara, one of the vice chairs for the People's Liberation Party. I came along with the Deputy Secretary General for Press and Public Affairs of the People's Liberation Party, Honorable Pastor Benedict Dante. Before I speak to you briefly, let me recognize few members on the platform. I like to recognize the persons of the standard bearer of the Alternative National Congress, Honorable Alexander Benedict Gomez. I also like to recognize the chairperson of the Liberty Party, Honorable Musa Hassan Belete. Permit me also to recognize the Senator of Tapolo County, Honorable Lieutenant and Chairperson of the Alternative National Congress. And also, I like to recognize the former Foreign Minister of Liberia, Honorable Tuga Giwi McIntosh. And to all of our brothers and sisters from other political parties in the opposition terrain, I'd like to say your presence is highly recognized. And to all of you, our brothers and sisters who are fighting for a just Liberia, today is a very critical day in the history of not just the Liberty Party and the ANC, but today is a great day in the history of young brothers and sisters who are fighting to see a Liberia that will be enjoyed by all. I'd like to recognize your courageous stand. You beat the rain, and today you are also beating the sun to make sure that you listen to your leaders. The chairperson of the People's Liberation Party, Honorable Tabra Ito, would have loved to be here, but due to some tight schedule, he asked us to represent him. Today, as we move towards 2023, the road will be difficult, the road will be challenging. But we like to encourage all of you to be very strong, to be very courageous, to be very committed, and to be far-sighted so that we cannot repeat the tragedy of 2017. Liberia as a country has experienced many tragedies. But the tragedy of 2017, where Liberians mistook a footballer for a president, is the biggest tragedy that we have experienced as a country and people. Today, we have a man who says in the executive mansion who has zero understanding of governance. One of our biggest challenges is that we have a man who doesn't know what to do. And because he has no understanding of how Governance should be, he has no understanding of how Liberia as a country must be run. Our country is retrogressing exponentially. That is why, as young people, we must seize the movement 2023. We must tell George Weah and his group of gangsters that enough is enough. We can no longer afford to take Liberia backward. We can no longer afford to give Mr. Weah another 6 years. Because doing so will be dangerously dangerous for not only you, but will be dangerous for the unborn generation. That is why, from the angle of the People's Liberation Party, we are encouraging this kind of gatherings. We are encouraging this kind of coming together of opposition political parties. Because in unity, there is strength. This must not be the end. I would like to encourage you that you must do all that you can in your power to make sure that you encourage that mass. If it will make us to aim beat George Weah in the first round, we must do it. We know that there are attempts by the status quo to make elections, but we'll try as much as possible to protect the vote of the people. Today, they are calling for the changing of all of the magistrates across the country in an attempt to rig elections. But the Liberian people will stand and protect their vote. Thank you very much for giving us the audience. And we hope that as we move towards 2023, we will not see all opposition parties as enemies. We must see each other as brothers and sisters, because along the lines we will need each other. Thank you. Let God bless you. And Lord God bless Liberia as the country.
Thank you. When I say CPP, you say stronger together. CPP. CPP. Thank you. Thank you. So last but not least, we will call on, they say when we had this announcement, the people under the Sacrament tree are crying. So today, we want to call on Dr. Toga McIntosh to make a brief comment and remarks on the occasion of this program, so that people under the Sacrament tree can cry again.
Chairpersons of the respective parties, and now with the UPP candidates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the MC said I will just make a very brief remark. And that remark is going to be very brief. I'm one of those people who believe that this country must come from the hole it is in to get to where it should be. Amen. Because I believe in that, I'm prepared to do what I can do to make sure we get Mama Liberia out of the hole to where it should be. And this is what I stand for, this is what I believe in, and this is what I will work for. So thanks for coming, and this is just the beginning. You will hear more of me, and you will hear more from me. Thank you.
One shot for Dr. McIntosh. 2 shots for like CPP and then other parties they can't join us. So today we're presenting the framework document for the CPP. But before that, they say, oh, one will not play next time a dog ball. So we got a dance small intro. So let us go on HR Constance. What do you think? He's about to perform a song, the CPP song.
Hello? CPP Rally. CPP Rally. CPP Rally. Yeah, thank you very much. DJ, please ensure that the music. CPP, somebody knows CPP.
Thank you. CPP Radio. I can sing you. If I sing you, thank you. So, we are for the real part of the program. And so to do the presentation of the forward document, we're going on
Mr. Standard Bearer of the ANC and the Standard Bearer to be of the CPP and the next president of the Republic of Liberia, Mr. Salafi Kumis. Mr. Musa Hassan Belete, National Chairman of the CPP, acting political leader of the Liberty Party and National Chairman of the Liberty Party. Senator Daniel Nathan, National Chairman of the ANC. Dr. Toga Macintosh Kelly, members of the opposition community, members of the national executive committees of the ANC and the LP. My task is to present to the national chairman of the CPP the framework document, but we have a slight deviation. It is because of the bad experience of yesterday. So before God and man, you know, some people on the other side get lost and they don't sign their own document. They say the signature page, but then they sign it. So before I present this document to Musa Hassan Belete, he got to confirm and affirm before God and man that I signature. And not only will he confirm and affirm, but he will have to sign before you that he received a copy. So without less ado, I call on the national chairman of the CPP, Mr. Musa Hassan Belete. Mr. Musa Hassan Belete, in this document that I'm about to present to you is the framework document which is notarized and signed by you and other executives of the CPP. Please, for the sake of affirmation and confirmation, please affirm and identify whether this is your signature. The signature page? It's here.
Having perused this document, I hereby confirm and affirm that the signature on this paper is definitely mine.
No, don't go. And in addition to that, Mr. Belete will have a sign that he did receive a copy of the same document. Please sign this. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is the copy. Thank you very much. The next person I will call upon to present a copy to the Alternative National Congress is the National Chairman of the ANC, Senator Daniel Nathan. Also identified that the document he's about to receive bear his signature. Senator Nathan.
Senator Nathan, this is the amended framework document of the CPP. Please review this document and confirm and affirm that the signature saying on that document is your own self-signature. I remember when I was in the ministerial court on this document. And we will have to make sure that we do not go back to the ministerial court among the remaining members of the CPP. And so after perusing this document, looking at the signature page, the signature on this page on behalf of the Alternative National Congress as national chair is my signature. So, Mr. Chairman, please sign and receive that you are receiving copy of this document. Because I'm going to say, even though you sign, but you see it. Put it right there, make sure you put it right there. Thank you, Chairman Nathan. The next person I will call to present a copy to the Liberty Party is Mr. Martin Kohler, National Secretary General of the Liberty Party. Mr. Kohler, in your capacity as National Secretary General of the Liberty Party, you did sign the amended framework document of the CPP. Please review this document, peruse this document, and confirm whether the signature authorizing this document is your signature. After looking at this document, I do remember a few days ago that I saw just not the final error of the signature page, but I did initial every page of this document and see a source before me. So I do affirm and confirm that this document is what I signed. Please also sign that you are receiving a copy of the document. Yes. Please put it in. Thank you, Mr. Kula. The last person we would like to call on is Chairman Musa Belete. We are going to turn over a copy belonging to the Senate bearer. So let me confirm and affirm and even swear that the signature on this document is my original signature. Thank you. So the last copy we'll present belongs to the Senate bearer and next president of Liberia, Mr. Alexander Cummings. We will call on the national chairman of CPP, who will turn over to Mr. Cummings his copy. And Mr. Chairman, please require Mr. Cummings to also sign for his copy.
Mr. Alexander, any comments? Executive committee members of Liberty Party and ANC, our visiting parties, we want to tell you thank you for coming. We want to tell you the CPP is alive, and we want to assure you that for this country, The CPP is the only option that the opposition has. Even those who were jumping out of the CPP from the time they left up to today, they have never taken a concrete step to form any form of unity. We should have stayed here, fought in this house, and put it together for the sake of Liberia. And that's what we did. And we have entrusted a ship to Mr. Alexander B. Cummings to lead us. This is a very difficult time for our country. With all of your experience, Mr. Cummings, I want to assure you that this is the most difficult one. To preserve over a broken country, to preserve over a divided people, and preserve over a country where doing the wrong thing is the norm. To preserve over a country where even those who want to come to power do so with the intent of doing wrong thing. It is a difficult task. We are confident that you will live up to it. We believe that other parties will join us in this coalition. We believe this is the option that is left, the only option that is left for this country. We stay for a reason. The Liberty Party made a commitment from the first day of the CPP formation, and we will never be an obstacle to the forward movement of this organization. We were very clear that because of the loss of our founding father, we were patriotic enough to recognize that at this time, our party was not in a position to produce a president to govern this country. We committed to that and will remain committed to that. And that's why we have stayed to work with you, Mr. Cummings. We believe together, and I emphasize the word together, we can bring about a Liberia that everybody will have a space. We can bring about a Liberia where businesses will thrive. We can bring about a Liberia where our young girls will not be abused. We can bring about a country where we can feed ourselves, where we don't have to go to Guinea to buy pepper. And we can bring about a different Liberia. So you fellow partisans, if you mistake this process to be a process where you will be paid, you will be disappointed. This is a liberation war. In a liberation struggle, there are no pay. The only pay is the liberation of the country. We all must make the sacrifices that are required to change our country. The ANC, I want to tell you that you have now produced the leader of the opposition. You must be humble by this. Mr. Cummings is no longer, and I speak with authority in the chairman of the CPP. Mr. Cummings is no longer the standard bearer of the ANC. Mr. Cummings is no longer your political leader. Mr. Cummings is no longer your pape. Mr. Cummings is no longer your chief. No more crying like baby. It is time to wake up and allow us, all of us, to let it lead this country. As the party that has produced the standard bearer, and I want to, many people use the word standard bearer, we don't understand it. What it means is set of standard that you have put forward to guide yourself, that you have given that to someone to bear it. That means you hold that person to the highest standard. I call on the ANC, the Liberty Party, to welcome everybody in your ranks. Believe yourself, all of us, including the Liberty Party, believe yourself of the ownership mentality so that we can present Mr. Coming to the people of Liberia. We will be trampled upon. People will come and step on us. Please understand that you are the host. You see, today we came here, there were no seats for the Liberty Party. We recognize that we are the host of this program. And therefore, we will allow other people to sing. We expect that from the ANC and also the Liberty Party. This is a coalition that Mr. Cummings is going to build. This coalition will include those who are not partisan. It will include Liberians from everywhere. Open your arms and let us go out there and fight for our country. Let us go out there and bring the children of our people. And let us go out there to bring about a new Liberia. And let us do so with respect. Do not bring about violence. The person you have chosen to be your leader, the next president of this country, has no history of violence. And therefore, he cannot be a leader of violence. Please, we have very difficult time ahead of us. Let us contribute towards a better Liberia. And with this, I want to call on my standard bearer incoming. I please CPP framework document. This is the document that will guide us. This document means that it is clearly stated in this document that you are the leader of this coalition. And you are the one bearing the standard that we have set forth in this record. The Liberian people expect nothing less. Our people expect nothing less. And we believe that as our leader, you will not let us down. You will do everything you have to give us the Liberia that we deserve. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the CPP, I am pleased to present to you the framework document as our standard bearer, as our political leader, and as our president incoming of the Republic of Liberia.
Somebody give me Jack. Somebody give me Jack.
Thank you. Please have your seats. Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you very much. You see the rain hell out. Thank you very much. So the leadership of the CPP, chaired by Mr. Musa Hassan Belete, to the vice chair of the CPP, the chairman of the ANC, Senator Daniel Natin, to all the leadership of the two political parties and the CPP, to the other parties who are joining us today, the UPP, the PLP, the LPDP, and all others. Thank you for your presence here. Thank you for believing in Liberia. Thank you for believing in the CPP. Together we will change Liberia. Before I make my short remarks, I want to say to you here and the Liberian people, we are presenting this document to you. You, the Liberian people, you here present today, you have clamored, you've wanted us to stick together. You wanted a united opposition. And today, together with the Liberty Party and the other parties that will join us, we will work every day to deliver a united opposition so we can make President Weah a one-term president. So this document is yours, and I present it in a symbolic manner to the people of Liberia. Let me also say that although the ANC and the Liberty Party signed this document today, this document is written in a way that is welcoming to other political parties. So to all of you here today and those who are not, we will be reaching out to everybody to come and join us so we can work together to change our country. Liberia deserves better. Liberians deserve better. No more must a Liberian go to bed hungry. No more must our children go to inadequate schools. No more must we allow people to come and steal from us. No more will we allow people to come and steal from us. Let me say to you in this public manner, if you're supporting us, the CPP, if you're supporting me and the Senate Comics, because you want your chance to come and chop the Liberian people money, or come to play big shot, we are not for you. We are a party and a group of Liberians who want to work together to change our country, so that every Liberian child can have the opportunity to be whatever he or she wants to be, so that we can stop the sexual and gender-based violence in our country, so that we can improve and build an infrastructure in Liberia. This is what we promise you. This will happen. Believe it. Let's work together. And I say we will change Liberia. So before I sit down, I want you to repeat after me. When I say Liberia, I want you to say deserves better. You hear me? Liberia. When I say Liberians, I want you to say deserve better. Liberians. When I say CPP, I want you to say stronger together. CPP. And when I say real change, I want you to say change is coming. Real change. Real change. Liberians. Liberia. CPP. Together, we will change our country. Together, we will stop the stealing. Together, we will develop our country. I thank you. God bless you. And God bless Nigeria.
Hey, CPP, we ready? Yeah, okay, it's on. So we are at the end of our program. It's been a good hour, 30 minutes. And we want to thank all of our officials of the ANC, the Liberty Party, all of our visiting parties, the POP, the UPP, the NGPL. We want to say thank you. The executive committees of all of the parties. So I'll just do the vote of thanks for our call Anthony Nakaya, all good, APLO, to do the vote of thanks. And you will thank everybody. Oh, yeah, no, and that's new citizen document was doing. And there are many citizen document that was doing with the two parties by left hand. So that means citizen is here, citizen is strong, and together we are stronger. We are stronger together. Thank you.
You heard already of the president coming 2023. So we will not hold you. We want his message to remain fresh on your mind. To brave the storm, the rain, to come to witness this historic event. We want to say thank you. On behalf of the standard bearer of the CPP, Mr. Alexander B. Cummings, the chairman of the CPP, Mr. Musa Hassan Bilide, and the entire executive committee of the CPP, we want to thank our visiting political parties, our eminent statespersons that have come to this occasion, the cultural troops, the media, and all you partisans. We want to thank you so much for standing behind the will of the Liberian people. And you heard him. We will not let you down. We are stronger. We are stronger. So long, my friend, so long.
Thank you. If ever good thing must come to ever good thing must come to an end. So before we take our lesson, we begin with an opening prayer. Our representative will close with a closing prayer by Imam Usman Benete.
Thank you. My name is Usman S. Benete. I think we are very honored to pray for our people, especially the Black people and us. So I am happy seeing a brother sitting down with the incoming president. To take this time to thank God. Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولأنفر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق Thank you for the opportunity to pray for the Laplace people. For tomorrow, our blessing to pay off to us because we ready to work on behalf of the Laplace people. We'll be joining this party to work and to win our party. So we are on the way to come. I will go, we're going to talk to our people, to mobilize our people to join the CPP because we've seen our better moving of our agenda. We'll be joining CPP because of Musa Hassan Benedict. We'll be coming. Thank you.